fear him. Police respect him. Women need him. Men envy him. He's the square-jawed yet world-weary hero your dad always wanted to be. He's the diamond in the rough, fighting crime by breaking rules that haven't been written yet. He's even, when appropriate, seen with ethnics and women. The Bald Eagle Broadcasting System presents Gordon Moorhead in Moorhead Rides Again! He smokes 60 a day. He drinks a quart of rye at lunch. He has incredible powers of reasoning. And he keeps America safe when government intervention cannot. Sleep easy, America. Someone else is worrying about things so you don't have to. This episode of Moorhead Rides Again is brought to you by Los Santos Affordable Homes and Redwood Tobacco. Before we start this week's episode of Moorhead Rides Again, we'd like to tell you about a remarkable free offer. You can own an incredible genuine Gordon Moorhead detective badge, replica gun, and packet of candy cigarettes. So you can help protect your neighborhood the same way Gordon protects America. All you need to do is get your dad or uncle to write a check for $10. Send it in, and you'll be sent a certificate of graduation from the Moorhead School of Investigation, along with your badge, gun, and smokes. Work real crimes, solve murders, kill people with impunity, and smoke, just like a real crime fighter. Or sit on your couch wishing you had a dad who really loved you and a future as something other than a ninny. And now, Moorhead Rides Again in Moorhead and the Soviet Titwank, or Reds Under the Bed.
Read all about it! Read all about it! Soviet spies corrupting the nation! Read all about it! Communists ruining your family! Sleeping with your wife! Pleasuring her better than you ever could! Read all about it!
Molly, come in here and bring me some napalm.
Gordon, I'm right here. We're on TV now. Besides, we moved to the West Coast. We don't need napalm anymore. That's for clearing out the swamps of Vice City and setting bad guys.
And I'm made to think about making babies with you from behind while solving impossible crimes. Boy, do I miss old Pablo. What a sidekick. We solved some great crimes together. I think you're lying, you son of a bitch.
Ay, he is hot like a tamale.
Get me a marshmallow. Those were the days. Get that, will you?
Of course, Gordon. Oh, Gordon, I'm so happy we moved from the swamps of Vice Beach to the desert paradise of Los Santos, where American ingenuity and just a little Canadian water has turned the harsh desert into a beautiful and very natural paradise of golf clubs, sprinkler systems, beautiful fruit farms, and hydroelectrical dams, filled with happy families and all the glamour of Vinewood. Oh, this place really is paradise, Gordon.
Silly me. And don't forget, starter homes are very attractively priced here.
And I enjoyed a very exciting 2-hour traffic jam after doing calisthenics on the beach.
Exercise can be very dangerous for a woman, Molly. If you lose an ounce of that cushion, men will never court you. A man wants a woman with some thickness to her so she won't die during childbirth.
Oh, you're right again, Gordon. Oh, Gordon, this place is like a dream.
Even paradise has a dark side.
Is that a redwood you're smoking, Gordon?
Yes, a redwood. It's a vigorous cigarette that 9 out of 10 physicians recommend. All-American tobacco, of course. Smooth, sophisticated, yet passionate and caring. A woman in your hands and a tiger in your lungs. Great while relaxing in a hospital, or while playing tennis or yachting.
Oh, Lord! Who's that?
Quiet, broad.
How?
Hello, Redskin. Aren't you on the wrong show?
I am, but actors' contracts are complicated things, and Central Casting ordered chief. I come from reservation. We live there like kings, but something has come to Los Santos that will disturb peace between white man and Indian.
If only Pablo were here. With his Mexican cunning, he could make sense of what this indigenous savage is going on about.
No, Pablo, he big problem.
Chief! Another chief.
That's right. Pablo's a hell of a problem. He's a goddamn communist.
Our Pablo?
Yes, squaw. For many moons, our peoples have lived happily together. We simple savages were honored to give up our land, so dregs from Europe build Midwest chain restaurants.
Excuse me, folks. I was a little stoned here and forgot that I had the video game on. I was just standing here looking at the screen for like, I don't know, I guess 8 minutes. Because I'm listening to some murder mystery thing and my brain just completely zoned. 8 minutes just sitting here. Well, my brain's not fully functioning. I don't think it ever is. Just like, come on, brain, we gotta do something. My spin, I thought I did a spin earlier today. This is really weird. I could have sworn. Look at that car, though. Wow, I want to win that. I have enough money to probably buy that car, but if I can get that for free right now, that'd be cool. Oh, look at that car. It's like futuristic looking. If only it could fly, that'd be really cool. Alright, y'all. I know you said you're not gonna say much or anything, and that's okay. But you're gonna hear my brain farts whenever I decide to say something. Here we go. Alright. Are we gonna get a car? Oh, we didn't win the car. We got respect points. RP. I almost have 500, man. I'm getting up there. I've been playing this game way too long, and I don't even know if I want to get a membership again next year because the price used to be $60 a year, which is totally worth it for a membership on Grand Theft Auto. It really is, in my opinion, because otherwise it's $10 a month. And if you accidentally played it every month, that's $120 when you could just spend $60 and you don't even have to play it the whole year. It's still, in my opinion, worth it. But now it's $80, and I paid this year $80, but I not really the fact that I can't afford it. It's that I'm not going to pay it. $60 is ridiculous enough. But when they made it be $80 for a video game, I don't care about inflation. They don't need to raise the video game price. And I don't have to, pay for the game, but then I can't play against, online people. But I don't have regular people I play this game with. So it really does not matter if I play the offline version. Because on the offline, the NPC kind of does the same thing the real humans do here, just not as aggressively. But I pay for the membership because back in the day I thought, this is going to be fun. I can play against other humans and stuff. And it's really not worth it. I mean, people are like, why did you pay for so many years? To get my level up in the video game. I thought maybe, that was like a... I'm just playing the natural way, getting my level up there, but then I find out so many people cheat and grift to get like level 1000, and the only reason they win is because they're modifying things and cheating and not getting caught. So no one's really playing logically. If they're all really playing for real, then, well, I played to get to level 500. I mean, I've been playing for real. All these cheaters on here. People that are 12 years old that can beat me in this game somehow. Like, maybe you suck at the game. I play it continuously every day. No way a 12-year-old's beating me in this video game, but they do. Oh, you want to beat a 12-year-old in the video game? It's not the point I'm making in any kind of way. I don't care. Just let the kid win. No, it's not the point I'm making. I don't let the kid win. I try and play the game because I'm not really good at video games myself. And when a 12-year-old is beating me, I don't care if he's smart or not. Most of the times they're cheating. They have money they're paying into the game, like to get extra bullets, explosive bullets, one-shot bullets. Or they can modify things, or, there's a lot of things they do, and I know they do. It's not like I don't have the same information I can look at that they're using. It's just, I'm not going to play a legitimate game that's, stealing stuff, and then yet in the game, real-life people have to steal to beat in a stealing game, which is dumb. But that's how it is, though, right? It's life. Just have to deal with it or shut up and do something else. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm just letting my stoned brain say things, because that's what I do. But yeah, this inflation stuff with raising video game prices is ridiculous. I can see it on the food and stuff, but it's like this inflation stuff's purposely just making us all broke. I mean, I just know don't buy anything. I don't have to buy non-name brand stuff. I just know don't buy anything. Buy what you really need. Don't buy extra stuff that can just sit in the, you know, in the storage bin like most people do. Well, I don't need these cookies that I'm just going to let sit in here and get mold. These sugar cookies. And then right as they expire, I'm going to give them to a homeless man. So many people do. Like, why did you even buy the cookies? Well, because I wanted to be rude to these people. Like, oh, yeah, okay. Screw society over because you want to make fun of somebody that's poor. So people do, though. Lots of people do it. My stone brain is listening. Cool. Like I'm watching a video game and it's talking to me. It's pretty trippy, man. Oh, my battery's dying on my phone. Oh, no. Oh, where's my car? Where's my car? Oh, there it is. There's my car. I gotta move the car, dude. Oh, this is the guy that burned down some houses on Unsolved Mysteries. I'm not watching Unsolved Mysteries. There's some crime documentary that's on right now. But the voice, you can maybe hear it through the headphones. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But if you can, it's the dude that was starting fires to buildings and then staying in the background and then making videos and watching the firemen come there and saying all the satanic stuff. And he got busted, but he was going in a bunch of different places, just lighting places in America on fire and then watching it from like yards away. So any dumb thing people do and then upload it on the internet, you're dumb. You instantly just like arrested yourself. Back in the day, people didn't really understand the internet because they didn't really look at it. They didn't care. People are living in real life, but now everybody lives on the internet. So when you do things in real life, everybody's looking right at you. Kind of like the Truman Show. You just have to control yourself and obey. Because they're all looking at you. Oh, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, you could have 50 years ago. People are getting away with it way easier then, but with all this technology today, nope. I mean, you can try, but it seems like everybody trying just to take a chance. They just wind up in jail and prison. It's like, dude, did you not understand if you just do the right thing, life might suck? But at least you're not sitting in a real jail and a prison. You're just sitting in a place where you got keys and it might be a box, but you can leave. A jail and a prison, you can't really leave. You all know what I mean. You can't really just leave and go outside somewhere. You have to bow down to somebody. If you're poor, you can still leave and go outside. Not when you're in jail and prison, though. In real life, you can, though. I'd rather be poor and be out in the streets than, you know, trying to become rich and then now you're in prison. Just saying. You gotta take chances, man. Life's about chances. Sitting in prison your entire life? Really? I mean, that's what people say, though. That is the motto. I mean, I understand life sucks, but, I mean, it's worse when you're sitting in prison. You got no freedom. Maybe you'll have some video games. Maybe. Maybe you'll get a conjugal visit. Maybe. You have a better chance of getting a visit with a girl in real life, or a dude in real life, than you will in jail and prison. Alright. Time to go. We already beat that mission. I've been saying, as someone that's a poor guy, I mean, I'm rich in spirit, but poor in money, because I have to wait for something for it to get here. But I just know, you know, most people, they could have, you know, they could have had it all. They could have had the world, but instead they were doing illegal things because they couldn't wait, which is understandable. I get that. But I'm the guy that's like, who cares about that? You might as well wait and help the next generation. It's not always about you. It's about, I'm not like that, though. I want to live it now. And most of those people now are at my age sitting in prison. Yeah, they lived the life in their youth, but now they're sitting in prison. Was it worth it? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it was worth it to them because people like me, I'm the square that doesn't understand, but yet I'm not sitting in jail and prison. Just saying. But I'm the asshole for realizing that, you know. I'm supposed to go out of my way and do, you know, stupid shit, rob and steal things, and I know I'm being robbed and stolen from the corporations, but me doing the same thing as them just puts me in a jail, and we can all see that most corporations, at least 90% of them, can rip people off and not even get in any trouble at all because we have this thing called money and power. Private police, private corporations, people that have like licenses that are legally allowed to rip people off, yet we can't do any of that. Or you can, but you just have to figure out, you know, you don't have to have a Gestapo. They have Gestapo to arrest you for the stupid shit they're doing. They can rob you and then arrest you. Taxman does it all the time, so. You trying to, you know, drive your car on Valentine's Day, they just lock your ass up. Like, there's your Valentine's Day. We got you today. It's bullshit, but it's what happens. They were messing with me all the time, too. I wouldn't be speaking the way I'm speaking if I didn't have experiences of the shit going on. Most people do not speak about things like an asshole unless they went through it, too. Some things I just don't like talking about, even if I went through it, but... a lot of things I've gone through. I mean, this world's just a fucked up place, but doesn't mean you gotta just leave. To me, you're being selfish, you know. Sometimes you have to go through a lot of negative things, so that way when you meet all the good people at the end of the rainbow, you're like, oh, yeah, I had to go through a lot of bad shit, but hello, everybody. You know, at least you can still say hi. Most other people are like, I'm checking out, and then you'll find out, oh, I should have waited. I had to go through all of that negative stuff just to say hello to somebody. Well, now you can't do it at all if you ain't here. You can't do it at all if you're not alive. I mean, maybe you can project your spirit on somebody, maybe. You know, we've all been trying to find ghosts in this world, and we're like, are ghosts real or are they fake? We're like, I really believe in ghosts. They are real, but you'll have the same person right next to you saying, no, they're not real, so... You, the one telling you they're not real, is lying to you, or they're telling the truth. Who really knows? I know ghosts are real, but it's more like you have to channel them, or you see them out of the corner of your eye, or you have to be really high on something to see them. You can see them without out of the corner of your eye, too. I'm just saying in general. I mean, there's ways to figure out all this stuff, but people like to be ignorant and say, nope, ghosts aren't real, I don't want to believe in any of that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Because they think it's messing with their soul or something, I don't know. Like, you have a soul? Do you even know what that thing is in there? So, maybe the ghosts are trying to help you. I'm not telling people they should listen to ghosts. I'm just saying maybe they're trying to help you. But I'm not saying you should talk to them, because maybe they're not trying to help you. Who knows? Don't let them channel in. But who knows, right? Who knows? What happened to my news broadcast, man? It just turned off suddenly. My battery's not even dead yet. Here, I'll play this one right here. Oxygen, true crime. It's a 3-hour episode. All they have to do is listen to them talk the whole time because I'm playing the video game. Multitasking. Because otherwise I sit in a room with no noise at all while I'm talking on my headphones. And if anyone's spying and listening to me, they just be like, oh, it sounds like he's talking to himself. Well, I am. I'm talking to a headphone piece. So if I have other noises around me, it'll seem like, oh, there's company in there or something, even though there's never any company. It's just me in here. I mean, there's been people that have seen my room. Whoop-de-doo. Like, okay, you see my room, it's 9 by 7. What more do you want to see, you know? Circus is over. I gotta wait until things change, and if they don't, then I'm stuck here forever then. It is what it is. It is, well, yeah, I'm good. I'm in the greatest stone shape I could ever be right now. I wonder if my account's on private or something, why I don't really get anybody else watching my YouTube. I'm not forcefully saying anyone else should watch my YouTube, I just wonder why no one else does, though. I mean, I have this on YouTube as Grand Theft Auto. It should appear to everybody else, too, but it doesn't get any views. It gets maybe 10 views my stuff gets. So it must be something to do with we have to give the internet money in order for them to push my stuff out there. When back in the day it was never about that. And I know times have changed, but if I gotta pay the internet now to push my stuff forward, and we never had to do that before, that's really not making any sense. So everything must have been on auto where robots don't need to make any money, and now we just got people patrolling the internet, so now they all need to get paid to watch my internet. Like, oh, I don't need that. I don't subscribe to people having to put my stuff out there, because they don't. Unless they get paid. But the robots do. So apparently we ain't got robots running the internet anymore. We got humans. Asshole humans running the internet. And I live in that generation. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ranting and raving about what my brain rant and raves about. You know, I don't usually speak out loud about what because no one cares. People tell me they care, but nothing changes. I mean, maybe things do change and I just don't see it because I got my head up my ass 24/7. Who knows? That's what everybody always says. You just gotta take your head out of your ass. I'm like, I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, why don't you guys take your head out of your asses? Maybe you're not seeing the things I can see. But no, instead they say it the other way, and I'm like, oh, so I'm supposed to think like drug addicts do, because that's literally who says for me to take my head out of my ass. I don't hear it from regular speaking people because they usually don't have any advice for themselves or me. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just keeping it real. There's people on drugs telling me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, I know. Because this is a drug man's world. Not a pothead's world. No, no, no. If I go out there smoking weed, I got every fucking drughead and his fucking sister asking me if I got any extra weed. I'm like, you guys do all these other drugs, and you're begging me for weed. If you're doing all these other drugs, you got money to get weed. You don't need to be fucking begging me for shit. They continually do it. Like, we're gonna take all of his weed. Like, and I say no, and they're like, then let us smoke that joint you got. I'm like, it's the only joint I got. They're like, so what? Share it. I'm like, what are you guys sharing with me? Hepatitis? STDs? I don't need all of that shit. You guys ain't helping me out with a goddamn thing, so I'm not sharing my damn joint with anybody. They just continue to do it, and I purposely go out there smoking knowing people are just not gonna help. It's my weed. I don't have to share with any of them fuckers, so I have a right to smoke it in public like I do without helping, because they don't ever help me. That's what I'm saying. Other people are like, you can't do that, man. You can't just go out in public, smoke weed, and not share with anybody. I'm not intelligent, I just know how fucking fucked up this world is, man. They just keep on shitting on me every day and they say I'm just allowing it. No, I'm not allowing it. I just don't know what else to do. I'm not allowing it. I just don't know what else to do. What am I supposed to do? Smack people in the face and beat them the fuck up and just go to jail? That's exactly what they want me to do. It really is. So anytime I've ever kicked any of them, they just right away call the police, and the police will be more against me than them. Like, I'm supposed to know better, even though they're the ones ripping me off. I'm just supposed to know my place and sit in my fucking room. I already know all of that. That's total bull fucking shit, but I'm waiting for things to change, and they know that. So as I wait, they play these stupid fucking games with me, and I just try to avoid all of them. That's all I gotta do. Most of them that recognize me, they ask me for shit too. I'm like, why are you asking me for shit yet you're not helping me with anything? Doesn't make any fucking sense. So since it ain't making no sense, I ain't gonna do anything but say no, or just ignore them. They still try and follow me around because people recognize me, so they'll see me like where I live, or they'll come down to my alley where I live, and then if I'm outside, they're like, oh, you're right here. Now that we're not in the public eye, I'm like, are you dumb? You're still outside, jackass. That's public eye. I'm not giving you shit, period, in the public eye or secret for fucking free when y'all ain't helping me with a goddamn thing. Just beg, 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 and they see me again the next time. Beg, beg, beg. Never ever give shit. And then think I'm their friend, but I'm not. They're just beg, 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 because they recognize me. Like, you guys that fucking dumb? So now I just ignore them, and they still come up to me, though, so I have to, like, you know, either avoid and move out of the space I'm standing in, or have to fight them, because they act like they're gonna fight me. I say no, they're like, well, fuck you, you know, all that dumb shit over my possessions. I'm like, don't you realize you're trying to rob me now, jackass? I have a right to say no. And when I say no and someone gets aggressively pissed off about my shit, that's like robbing me. And they're like, well, yeah, then, okay, jackass, I logically know you need to get the fuck away from me or we're going to be fighting for no dumbass reason. But they keep trying to do that, so it's like, it doesn't even pay to say anything anymore. I'm not going to hit them first. Just dumbass people continue to do it, though. And I'm just supposed to be all nice and la la la, let the same dumbasses say stupid shit to me. No. I just normally just ignore them, or I put my headphones on and pretend, and I just keep my phone in my pocket so they can't smack anything out of my hands or anything. I'm not dumb, I'm not smart either, but I just know I live in a dumbass fucking city. And because I'm dumb, it makes me seem smart here. Because they don't have common sense, they just have smarts. I have common sense, but I don't have smarts. So if that makes me intelligent, okay. One thing I've always learned in life, don't trust anyone. So I live in a city where I've already known not to trust these jackasses anyway. And anywhere I go, even the people that recognize me, that know I don't have shit, will see me smoking a joint and will come right over to me and ask me for shit. Like, are you that fucking retarded? But apparently they're not. But they continue to do the same shit, and I have to, like, blah, 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 like I'm doing right now, just to get them to not ask me for shit anymore. Like, I annoy the fuck out of them by talking the whole time. Like, you're asking to hit my fucking weed, and you're like, here, hurry up, give me the joint, and it's my fucking weed. And I just keep talking the whole time and never pass it to them. I never do. Like, you're gonna be jackasses to me, and y'all don't fucking help me out with shit, then you're gonna hear me complain the whole time. And I ain't complaining. It's just me. It's not a complaint. It's like, why the fuck am I handing you any of my fucking shit, and you guys are being jackasses to me if I say no? It's my shit. So if you're gonna fight me over my shit, you might as well get the fuck away from me. Because it's just gonna cause I'm gonna swing back once they hit me for my shit. It's called robbery. I'm not fucking dumb. But that's the way they're treating me, like I'm dumb. And people are like, you should leave the city, man, if you don't like how people treat... No, those motherfuckers should get the fuck away from me. I'm not going anywhere. That's what they want me to do. It's the weak that leave. I'm not better than any of them. I just know I'm not going to swing first, because then they'll really try and rob me. I already know how the dumbass shit goes here. But if I don't do shit and they strike first, well, then they got all of it coming to them. And can I fight? You hit me first. Who knows? You never know. In any fight with anybody, you could be like, I'm gonna whoop that person's ass, and they beat the living shit out of you. And they're smaller than you. So, I don't know. I could beat them, or they could... Still alive, with my smart-ass mouth that I usually don't use unless people keep begging the same poor person that they know has nothing. Or I do. I have enough for myself not to give to any of them, because they don't give shit to me to help me continue living. They just take for them. Oh, well, I'm poor like you too, bro. Oh, but take my shit. You ain't asking rich people, you're asking another poor man to give him your shit, but you don't give him any of your shit. Fucking dumb. And I know they're playing these dumbass games with me on purpose. That's why I'm just like, nope. Try and come up and strike me for my shit. That's robbery, dumb, stupid fucks. Never used to be that way. Well, it was that way before, but I used to drink a lot before, so I could just ignore them. I don't drink anymore. I'm a sober person, so I just smoke weed. So logically, my weed brain says, why the fuck are these people begging me for shit knowing I don't have anything? I don't have meth, PCP, crack, all that shit they keep asking me for. They're like, then why do you hang out with people that do have it? No, those people come around me while I'm smoking weed. I don't just tell people to fuck off. Anyone can go wherever the fuck they want to go. But if they're going to, like, do weird things like smoking drugs, I usually leave. While they're standing there, though, they're usually talking to me. They're still people. People that do drugs are still people. It's just when they're smoking it, I try to avoid the area. But other people are like, well, I saw you standing around 15 crackheads, but they weren't smoking anything. Or they weren't openly doing it in front of me. So I don't care. I mean, so what? You do drugs. I don't... That's you. It's stupid as fuck, but that's you. Just don't do it while you're standing right in my fucking face blowing the smoke in my face. Weed is one thing, you know, but if I don't smoke weed anymore, I'm probably not going to care if you blow it in my face, just like tobacco. But when it comes to crack, PCP, and all them other fucking stupid-ass fucking drugs, I just don't care about being around it. But people act like, because I don't want to be around the drug, that I don't want to be around them. But they aren't the drug. And when I say, hey, you want to choose to be around the drug at that time, I don't want to be around you. The drug is your friend, hang out with the drug. Oh, well, so you're judging me because I hang out with the drug. I don't want to smoke it. I don't want to be around it. What do you mean? I'd rather be around the person, not the drug. Oh, but I do the drugs. Well, then I can't be around you then. That's unfortunate. Just don't know why they don't understand that. I don't do drugs. So if you're like smoking crack right in front of me, that smoke could make me now smoke crack. I mean, it's fucking retarded, dumbass shit, man. I have to explain it to these people that know that shit. They don't care, though. It's all about them. Here, become a zombie like me, motherfucker. Who cares about anybody else? Don't care about you, your mother, your sister, your brother, nothing. Your dog. And I don't give a fuck about none of them either. Like, fuck you assholes. I'm just smoking some weed, man. Because they never help me with shit. And if they do, it's usually they just offer crystal meth or some other shit I have nothing I want anything to do with. But they want everything I got. Just my time and weed. I'm like, nope. Fucking stupid ass shit. You should leave the city if you don't. No, I'm doing pretty well to do being here. So many people want me to leave out of the fucking city. I'm just trying to survive this inflation we're going through. All I'm trying to do. Once the stupid ass inflation goes over, and it will change things in the world pretty soon. A lot of the people that are on the street are fucked. Or maybe not. Who knows? There's been more and more people on the street consistently because they ain't trying to better their life at all. Can't expect other people to help you if you're just going to keep begging other people, yet y'all have a gift to help yourself and you're not doing it. It's just dumb. I'm just trying to better my life so I can help the next generation, if that's even possible. I'm going to try to. The next generation, that could just be one person. I don't care. I sacrifice my life for the next youth. Like, hey man, I couldn't become famous, but I'll help you out. Do it for me. Even if I don't get to do that, I don't even care. I'm happy I at least exist, and I get to play Grand Theft Auto. D's nuts. All I gotta say. No, you're honest and you don't care. You fucking say it. Well, I don't usually say things out loud, you know, like most people that are being jackasses, I just say no. Because if I openly speak the way like I am right now, that's like because I know what's going on and they're gonna want to fight me. I already know this. Like, I have to be nice. I have to be a nice, gentle bear to these people. Like, I can be an asshole, but I can't be an asshat. Even though being a complete asshat I'd have every right to be, they're gonna beat me up for it. And it's more of them than it is me. I'm not fearing of them. It just don't. I have bones and stuff in my body. It's not like I'm a spirit where I can say shit and float away. I don't fear these people. It's just there's more of them than there is me. And I've been in fights with people in the city before for no one to defend me, just myself. People are like, but you're still here today. Yeah, but I seem to go through less body pains when I leave people alone, even if they deserve it. I just try to avoid and get away from them. I mean, I hate that I can't stand in public in my own spot smoking weed by myself in an open space. But that happens a lot, where people just end up running me away because they ask me for something, and when I say no, then they just stand right in front of me and start smoking crack right in front of me. Like, okay, you didn't want to share your shit, but they weren't ever going to share anything with me other than maybe their crack. When I say, hey, if you got a couple of dollars so I can get more, you know, weed. But no, it ain't any of that. They're just like, oh, I got this, and we all know they got something they can help me out with if they want my fucking weed. Otherwise, they can fuck off. I'm not going to just get some rando fucking anything they fucking ask me for like I'm a vending machine. Oh, you just come over here and ask me for shit like I'm supposed to just hand it to you. But that's how they treat me here, so I'm just like, fuck all you assholes. Even the people that recognize me are doing it. I don't call them my friends. Just people that recognize me. I don't really have friends here anymore. They're just acquaintances. As soon as they see me, oh, you're that guy. Oh, we see how happy you are. Yeah, happy that I have nothing. So I don't have to give anything to anybody. The less I have, the better, I guess. Less is more. Like, how do you manage to survive but nothing? I'm like, because none of you motherfuckers can steal anything from me. You can get pissed off and you just get less that way. Well, now I have to go home and laugh about it. I'm happy right now. I just sound mad. Happier more than you know. I'm eating a Pop-Tart right now. It's a s'mores flavor. Telling you, I'm happier more than you know. I'm happy to have nothing.
Stephen calls Greg.
Motherfuckers.
Details about the last time he saw his mother.
Because nothing is more.
You know, who are you? What is this? Hangs up the phone.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I went to his house. I was yelling my mom's name. I'm yelling Laura. I'm yelling Mom. I think that she's in there. And then, that's when I the dogs out.
This Pop-Tart's good.
So I go up, just bent down and started petting the dog, you know. And that's when he came out of the trailer, lights a cigarette, and he's, you know, can I help you? And I tell him, I was like, I'm Steven Johnson.
July 2019, upstate New York. An unknown user uploads extraordinarily violent and morbid images to a globally viewed social media application.
No one had seen anything like this before, where anybody would share such gruesome photos and continue to share them. And
The fruit.
The price is right, Bob. Woo! These bums. Do 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 do. One thing I am lucky to be about is I have no responsibilities other than taking care of the room I live in. I don't have to take care of it, but I have to live in it. I don't have any responsibilities. No child support, no having to take kids to school, no really nothing. Scratch my ass and go to sleep another day. He said, I'm struggling typing on his keyboard. Sorry, I'm stoned. Hope my will come. Yeah. So I'm stoned. I like being stoned. I do things to occupy my three brains that are in there. My video game brain, the music brain, and talking to you guys here on YouTube. I'm watching The Price is Right now, but I'm not watching it. It's just I'm listening to it, so my brain can hear it. Then I'm playing Grand Theft Auto right now, and I'm talking. And there's music on the video game. So I have like 4 brains, I guess. So I'm like multitasking. That's why I keep my stoned brain not knowing that I'm stoned while I keep on smoking weed. So then by the time I go to bed, I'm so day like, damn it, another day? Another day of video games. And my brother keeps on telling me, he's like, the next 10 years, you'll still be playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, no, I won't. Even if number 6 comes out. Even if number 6 was way better than this one. I don't care. I'm tired of playing video games. I'm just doing it now to pass time. Because I have nothing else to do. I'm waiting for time to change. But some people don't understand me, and I can't explain it any better than that. I mean, I can, but there's mass loads of people that listen and spy, so I can't explain it any better than that. Just waiting for time to change. And if it doesn't change for the better, well then, I guess we'll find out what happens when that time comes. I'm not a psychic, so I hope things work for the positive, but anytime I've been told things positively are going to happen, it seems like it turns negative somehow. Like it's reverse psychology, so I don't really know. I'm not going to say, hey, good things are going to happen when something bad might happen, so I'm just going to say it is what it is, and if something good happens in the next year, cool, and if not, and I'm still in this situation, then whatever. It's not gonna make me hate my life anymore than I already don't, so I like who I am regardless how moneyless I am. They can play any game with me they want, I'll still win the game. Still win the game! Ugh. I mean, Grand Theft Auto is just a fun game to me. It just helped me pass a lot of time in my life, but you know, I just don't know if I want to pay another year of $80, so I might just play the offline version for a year, you know, if the world's still going to keep me through some kind of struggle or whatever, and that'll be okay, because I haven't played the offline version on purpose, because there's a story to the offline version, and it's different than this online version, and it can take me over a year to beat the whole game, so that'd be a year of being occupied in an offline version that I purposely have never played since I bought this video game on purpose. I've always played the online way. Like, they force you to play the offline version, like the first chapter of it, so you can get on the online, and that's all I played, and then I didn't play any more than that. There's no point. I don't do the missions on there or anything because I was like, you know what? If I just play the online, because I have to pay for the subscription on here, the offline I don't, and because I don't, and you don't have other players playing with you on the offline version, you know. So I was just like, well, I don't have people playing the game with me, so it doesn't pay to, you know, play that version until I'm not paying the subscription anymore. And if I can't play the offline version because, let's say, the power grid goes out in the world, or I can't afford the internet or anything anymore, I don't care. I don't need video games to live life. I really don't. They're just there to make time go by. I could be sitting outside playing the accordion for a city that'll just record me and not pay me anything. That's stupid. They all say they like hearing it, yet nothing. So I'm just like, oh, that's like, okay, I'm entertaining all these, I guess, robots, or just a wall, because, I mean, that's what the wall gives me when I play the accordion in front of it, is nothing. So when people do the same thing and they say, oh, that's nice, and then they record me when I'm in a tunnel where there is no cameras, and then, you know, I say things nicely, like, well, a donation goes a long way, you know, so I can help teach other people how to play the accordion too, but they don't. They don't. They just say, well, you know, it's really nice, you know, it's cool, and just record, and they say, I don't have anything, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what everyone says, they don't have anything. I'm like, why do you think I'm just playing video games then? I see absolutely no reason to go out playing an instrument to help out other people that don't care about me. And what I'm saying is, if you don't care about me, I might as well just be dead. I'm serious. Like, oh yeah, you know, we want to utilize this human being while we're humans too. Who cares about his life? And that's literally what my brain tells me. Don't go playing music for people that don't give a fuck about you. That's fucking stupid. Oh, yeah, but if they record you, they're going to make you famous. Bullshit. They can just rip my head off in the video and put their head on there. I know people do that shit. I've been sitting in this city 20 years, 10 years of it playing the accordion. It didn't get me anywhere. I'm not mad. I haven't quit playing it. I just don't play it for the public anymore like I used to. Why the fuck would I do that when they're not helping support me? Oh, but you don't need anything, though. But y'all need to record me for free, right? Seems really fucking backwards. I'm supposed to be their fucking slave. They're not giving me shit. Help us out, man. We don't care if you die or you got no food, malnutrition, no clothes or nothing. We don't give a fuck. Put you in a drug zone. Still play your fucking accordion. We won't protect you with the police if someone's going to shoot at you and steal your money, though, if anyone does give you anything. Like, yeah, I know. So, fuck you. Why am I going to go out there and play anything for them? They don't give a fuck about my life. If my life don't matter, their life don't matter. But apparently, their life's more important than mine, so I just don't play. I'll play it where I want to, whenever I want to, anytime in the park where I decide to go, and that's what I do. I don't play it for fucking dumbasses anymore in the city. Because I've had a lot of people say, we really want to hear you play the accordion, man. We don't see people doing that anymore. I'm like, duh. Y'all ain't helping out the people that are doing the artwork. You're just helping out other people. The ones you want to help out, but not other people that are here giving their life force to jackasses that are just stealing it. So I'd rather just play video games. It's a waste of fucking brain space. I've always said this my entire life, but I'd rather waste my brain space having fun than standing out in public playing an accordion being like, I wonder if any jackass is either going to help me out or just record me and walk away. And that's what to just keep doing. Just record, walk away. And someone's like, well, if you have a sign or you ask people, but then I'm panhandling. I might as well just stop playing the accordion and ask everybody, hey, can you spare $1 and get the same response? No, no, no. Why beg them while I'm playing the accordion? Now I have them recording me and I'm saying, hey, can you give me money? Like, why am I playing the accordion then? Why am I carrying 25 pounds on me for a bunch of jackasses that totally know to give me money while I'm playing the accordion? The box is out there. There's usually $1 sitting in there. It's very obvious, yet they don't do it. You know, and then putting a sign out there is just like panhandling. And then I have every crackhead and his sister asking me because now they see a sign sitting in there. All these things I know because I've been living this life. But everyone has their own ideas of what I should do. Yet I sit out there in other places, you know, and they're like, well, you should get a permit then. You know, ask the city to help you out. Yeah, well, you know, but then I got to pay the city first, which means I'm getting ripped off right there just to play music for their people. It's just fucking stupid. If I can't do it the way I'm doing it, freelance, you know, and I'm not trying to be tax-free doing it, that's what they think. They could, you know, just, you know, but they're giving me nothing because I don't have permits or anything when I'm legally allowed to play in public. You're legally allowed to play in public with your instrument, but people just record me, and when I ask them not to, now I'm a jackass. People give me fucking attitudes. Like I say it nicely, can y'all not record me unless they're going to leave a donation? But because they're not in a permitted area, they don't give a fuck to listen to me. They really don't. So, and it's just me when I'm there with my accordion. I don't have other people looking out like other magicians, magic people, music people, people that are doing TV. They all have like security and people supporting them. I just have me. So then you have like 50 other jackasses with their cameras. They don't give a fuck about me. They don't. They just want me to play the accordion so they can record it. Now they're still living life in this rich-ass city while I'm there like, damn, I got $0 put in my case. That's amazing. My music must really suck because they're not helping it. They're all recording me. They're all clapping, saying it's nice. It made them feel better. Like, why would they lie? It doesn't make any fucking sense. None of it's making sense. So I'm just like, oh, I just won't play then. And then I have people begging me to give them money, like bums and shit, and I'm like, y'all know I'm as poor as you, stupid fucks. Y'all do drugs. You got more money than me. Yeah, y'all are asking me for $1. Like, when is this shit ever gonna fucking end? But I'm not mad. I'm really not. I already know what's going on. I'm just saying, I'm just letting y'all know that if y'all were me, this is the shit you'd have to go through. And then you gotta make a decision. Do you punch them first, or do you wait until they're gonna hit you? Which, I wait until they're gonna hit me, which most of them don't. I try to avoid all of them. But that means I can't really hang out anywhere by myself, because anywhere I am, misery loves company. They all look for me. But when I sit in my place, like what the world wants me to do, then I'm cut out of public. Like there's a game going on, and I win either way. I don't know what my purpose in life is other than to be here, but they can't beat me. I just have to wait for time to change, and people don't understand what that means. It's too bad I'm not explaining it any better than that. Sucks that a lot of people I know won't be there when time changes, but I have no control over that. Time is what time is. Oh well. See you later. And a lot of people always tell me, oh, things are going to get worse before they get better. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of hearing the same dumb shit. It may get worse. Oh, well. Maybe for some people. It might not for me, though. Who knows? I live on a let's wait and see, you know? I can't force anything to make it go any faster than it is. So when people say it's just going to get worse for me, I'm like, well, things have actually gotten better than worse for me, but I'm not going to talk about any of that just so they can take it away. So yeah, sure, okay, things are going to get worse. That's what people have been telling me for a long time, and it actually gets better. So when people tell me things are going to get better, I usually don't trust that, because I live in a backwards world, and people still don't seem to understand what I'm talking about. And that's okay. If the world is forward and going good for you, then you totally will never understand me. It's a backwards fucking world, I tell you what. So I just have to wait. And people hate that, I hate it too, but it's in my astrology also. That I just have to wait for my time, even if I have to be 80 years old before things change. I'm like, damn, that's a long time I gotta wait, but I'm not really willing to wait that long, but I'm not gonna just, end it. No, I don't do that. You're like, oh, is it because of a religion or something you believe in? No, it's just something I saw before I was here. I just don't know how old I'm gonna be before I pass away, though. That's one thing that I don't really care to know how I die. I just know a lot of this world is programmed, and even though I'm not programmed, the program's all around me. It's all around me, so even, it doesn't really matter what I do, they all can see and hear me. On this video game, real life, cell phone, anything I do, it doesn't matter. I don't have to be programmed. I can be free will to do whatever I want, and there's still a program, still a system, still people watching me. I still fail if they want me to survive. And don't let myself be my own enemy. All of them can be my own enemy. That's why I don't strike people first. I pretty much let them hit me first. I'm not a bitch. I'm just saying I'd rather them hit me first, because in the long run, the majority of people I've ever fought in this city, especially when I strike first, even if they deserved it, I'm the one that usually gets arrested because they call the cops. So now I've learned if they hit me first, I don't have to call the cops. Those are the same jackasses still call the cops on me when they hit me first, but they hit me first, right? They struck first, so guess who usually gets arrested? And they snitch on themselves by calling the cops on me. I don't have to call 911 because 911 don't fucking listen to shit I say anyway. And you got those jackasses that always say you call the cops, you're a snitch. but yet all of them call the cops on you. It's like, wait, you just said if I call them, I'm a snitch, yet y'all call the cops on me. You know? That's really what it is. It's all set up and shit. So I'm just like, okay, I don't play those games. I just know better. If someone hits me first, you know, I'm probably not going to hit them right away. You know, maybe not. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Depends. You know, depends on the situation, where I am, and all those things. I don't just let people get an easy shot off. And, you know, most people will get me when I'm in an alley or it's dark or other people can't see. And I don't mind walking down dark alleys. Well, that shit scares me. It really doesn't. Someone's like, hey, what are you doing in this fucking alley? I'm like, oh, I'm fucking your mom. That's what I'm doing. Doesn't scare me. Like, what the fuck you say? I'm like, oh, it's about to be fighting time. Because if my words can make someone want to fight me by saying I'm fucking your mom while I'm in a dark-ass alley, and you're like, what the fuck did I say? Of course I know it's going to be fighting time. And then I'm not worried about hitting the first strike. Because if my words are going to bother you in a dark-ass alley, that means you came there to fight me. And you're in a dark-ass alley. So I already know I'm going to fight there. I know I'm going to hit the first strike once that motherfucker comes at me. You know, but when you're sitting under some stupid-ass camera where, you know, you're being set up where people are purposely making you, you know, swing your arms to hit them out of words. Yeah, I don't hit people out of words. I usually just ignore those people. I try my best to, or I leave the area. They say, no, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh, like, what if I don't get out of here? But I don't really challenge people in this, this state because people do carry guns. Have I ever had anyone pulling on me? No. Is it ever going to happen? Probably. Hasn't yet, and I'm not scared or worried about it because I'm sure 90% of the people that are around me have them. It's just not something people pull out in the city, not openly at least, not on me. So it's not really a big open thing to me, and if someone did pull it on me, I still wouldn't know what to do. You know, so I got a gun, what are you gonna do, motherfucker? I'm stupid, so I'd probably say some stupid shit like, really, you got a gun? What is it gonna do, say bang? You know, like... I really don't know until that time happens, because I'm a silly person, but I'm only silly because I try and make the you know, the air in the room light until people piss me off. Then I'm like, wow, I can make it really dark in this room real quick. And usually the only person they come after is me. And they say it's because of my mouth. I'm like, oh, so my mouth can make a jackass that's already being a jackass to me in a situation worse. I'm just supposed to shut up. It's kind of hard to do, you know? It's not that I'm a guy, it's that I'm a person in general, and like, you can't speak or whatever. It's like, wait, you don't control my body, you don't control this entity of me. You know, I'm not trying to rebel against any jackass, but when some fucker thinks he can control me, yeah, no, you don't control me. Stupid fucking piece of shit. I don't like being controlled. Let me fucking have my freedom like y'all are having your freedom. Same jackasses that try and tell people what they can't do are the same ones trying to do whatever the fuck they think they can do. I don't want to be around those people ever. I've had people that I thought were friends that are like that. Hey man, don't talk about that type of shit around here. I'm like, apparently you're not really my friend. I'll see you later. Like, free will. If I'm not allowed to free willingly speak about shit, how are you my fucking friend? I'm not saying I want to speak about negative things about hurting anybody. I'm just saying I have a right to my views and opinions about things, and to say it openly if you're my friend. That's what the word friend means. I know, I understand some people don't get along as friends, but sometimes you gotta understand there's things that I do, like, you know, I don't vote at all. So the other day when we were sweeping, I was openly speaking to another person that is, I'm pretty sure, on the same thing as me, like free to speak about whatever. Because he never tells me what I can't fucking say or if I'm annoying or any of that shit. And I was speaking about how fucked up Karens are, and sure enough, Karen had to go right past opening her fucking mouth. And as soon as she did, I said, I wasn't fucking talking to you, Karen. I'm like, that's exactly what I was talking to Dude about, how Karens think that as soon as we say Karen, they have a right to say anything they fucking want to. And I wasn't speaking to her. I was speaking to him. She had no right to jump into my fucking conversation because I was not talking to her. Like, the lady was nowhere near. She just happened to hear me say Karen and jumped in the conversation. And I said, bitch, I wasn't fucking talking to you. You know, and I'm not usually that, like, quick on responding to people, but that's how people are fucking coming up to me. Like, I'm not allowed to say shit to other people that agree with me. Like, other people that agree with me. And even if they don't agree and they're being quiet about it, they ain't saying that I can't speak the way that I am. So when someone goes by hearing me say Karen and they speak, they're like, they're pretty much exposing themselves. Like, put your clothes back on, Karen, and shut the fuck up. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking publicly about why I don't like Karens. And as soon as a Karen speaks up, that's exactly what I'm talking about. you're gonna go and tell me what the fuck I can't, like, what I can't like and what I can't talk about, then where's this freedom of speech that they're begging for? They're begging for. I don't beg for freedom of speech. I have my freedom of speech. Thank you very much. If people don't fucking like it, I'll get away from them. I'll be like, cool, I'll go over here and speak my own freedom over here. Fuck you. But I'm in this city where, they, you know, this is a sanctuary city, so when they tell me as an American I'm not allowed to say fuck you, I have a right to say the things I'm saying when I got people telling me what I can't say. Because they have no right to do that. She ain't my mom, she ain't my dad, I don't give a fuck if she's authority, because she isn't authority. At least that bitch that was talking to me wasn't. I don't have to be respectful to people that tell me what I can't say about Karens. Because I didn't say a particular Karen, so for her to say something is like, wow, there must be a network of you bitches listening to me. I have every right to say the things I was saying. But it was really funny to me, because I just pretty much shut her down right away, like, bitch, you're listening to my conversation. She was lucky I didn't say it was an A and B conversation, now see your way the fuck out of here. She was lucky I didn't. My brain just didn't work right. And I didn't care if she had someone walking with her, but nobody was. But she's just lucky she didn't have anyone walking with her. Somebody else is in my stream right now, too. I don't know who, but someone randomly is in here. Because now it says 2 people are in here, and I'm not watching my stream. So, whoever else is in here, hello to you. I don't know who you are, but if you want to say hello in the comments, that'd be nice instead of being a spy. Because technically that's what you are right now until you say something in the comments. So I guess I have a spy in here until they say something. I'm gonna keep it quiet in here. I think I'd start talking about how I really feel, and then I got, you know, random people that don't say anything in the comments come up in here. Well, I'm gonna spy on this guy. I heard him say something. The price is wrong, Bob. Oh, now there's 0 people in here.
designs from Gibson. And finally, a jewelry armoire. The ultimate personal accessory and jewelry organizer. Then slides swing out to store, the sides swing out to storage.